1-1. Oh my God!
So we're in the Kalona Community Center, which we unveiled to the public September of 2018. It is a 1930s old high school building that we took off the original gym, and then we added 20,000+ square feet of newer amenities to it, with 24/7 access to 2 different weight and exercise rooms and a walking track. And then we've got a 10,000 square foot gym. So we added substantially more than what we took away to this older building. So it's a kind of a mix of old and new. We partnered with the YMCA in 2015, early 2016, and they really took our membership on a trajectory that we really hadn't seen in a while. And through that, we were able to garner support for a new facility. So the public was good enough to vote in a bond issue so that we could borrow $3.2 million to add to this, and then we did the rest with grant funding, with a total project about $5.4 million. So we had partnered with an architect, and through that process, we came to realize that what we were looking at was outside of our scope of what we could afford. In hindsight, had we done this building again, I would have championed to bring a Carly Nelson on board sooner, to really kind of take us through that preliminary stage prior to an architect coming on board. That way we had some realistic numbers, some realistic square footage estimates, and be able to come up with a working budget prior to really bringing and engaging an architect in what that design is going to be in the building, and having a better handle on that. They really came and they were our voice. They worked directly with local contractors. We tried to do as much local as we could and allow them to bid parts of the project. They were able to really have our best interest at heart when we went to the table to start talking dollars and cents on some of those things prior to signing those contracts, and knew that when it went out to bid with multiple bid packages that they were going to come in reasonably close to what they had shot us as far as quotes. So that, and the fact that they were using real-time industry standard estimating really paid dividends at the end when we opened up those bids and they came in to where we could afford to do the project. The benefits for us, ultimately is we were able to have a project that came in under budget. We were able to add additional amenities through the process. So we were able to do some design build features essentially through some change orders and that through the process, where we were able to reallocate some funding for some savings as we saw, following 75–90% completion, that we were trending in the right direction. We were able to bump up some things and to do some better carpeting, to do some better amenities, add additional equipment. And without a Carly Nelson to champion for our behalf on some of those changes, we probably would have came in right at budget and got exactly what we would have put on the bid documents, because that's typically how those projects would work out, with having one general overseeing all of the other contractors. Carly Nelson's done a wonderful job in Washington County with their, I've got to work with them through the school district and through this project in Kalona, and also through Washington County YMCA in the city of Washington. They've really been an asset to Washington County and some of the public projects that they've worked with, and I think that shows in their reputation within the county.